Wines and Spirits review on a rather cold night in Nottingham. So, part of a gift box that was actually gifted to me by Michael Harvey, aka Nagan, if that's how it's pronounced, from Beer 52. Good evening. This is Karma Oatmeal Stout from Hop Nation Brewing Company from Beer 52's. I think it was their Australian box set for, I don't know, whenever it was. Now, I would have carried on with these. Yes, Nagan. Yeah. I like to pronounce things right. There's a right way and the wrong way, obviously. And right, so I'll just read the back. Hop Nation Brewing Company is a Melbourne-based brewing company specialising in the production of small batch beers. Karma is a dark and delicious everyday drinking stout using 3 uniquely toasted malts alongside speciality oats, results in a smooth and creamy mouthfeel, highlighted with hints of mocha, ready to enjoy all year long. Fucking hell. Sounds a bit Chinese there, my voice. I do apologise, especially to any Chinese people. Yeah, the times I've asked for egg fried rice. So, taste of Australia. They're in summer over it. Well, they're in autumn over there now, aren't they? The autumn. Would it be spring? I don't know. So I had somebody earlier saying to me, I was steaming on a review. So I went to check the review out just to check, see if I was steaming. I wasn't steaming at all. Sounded like I had a cold. Good evening. So, and again, I can pour. Sometimes I can pour all right. Good evening. Yeah, everything's good, thank you. Yeah, it was just a false alarm. Baby wasn't moving, so they scanned. It was a comment today. It was a Disaronno review. And I watched the review, and apart from sounding like I had a bit of a cold, I didn't look pissed up to me. So lovely neon black review. And a light tan head. It does look like no notifications. See, I didn't think I got a notification on the last review. And yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't hear the notification. God knows what's going off. It was an old one. Yeah. I mean, it just sounded like I had a bit of a cold, to be honest. I mean, I didn't look pissed. I mean, I watched it and I thought, no, I don't look pissed on that with it. It was a little pink bottle as well, to be fair. So nice looking beer, nice dark beer. And ABV is 5%, so we're not talking too strong. I mean, I'm going to review them Glen Africs this weekend. Oh, so lovely coffee / mocha nose to it. Oh, chocolatey. Oh. It's not Cadbury's cream egg, but we'll leave that conversation for another day. Goose Island. Well, you well underestimated your potential of that beer. Yeah, you won't, want you? I'm sure it's raining outside. Shit. Got the washing on the line. Bastard. Oh, I've got to know about it now. 4 days on the line. Have to rewash it. Sod's law. Now, I just heard an email go off in the background, so I've probably got an email klaxon there. Right. Is that why they brewed so little then? Because they haven't brewed a lot. On their Facebook page, I think it was their Facebook page, it says they've only brewed 500. On the next shipment that they're releasing, there's 500 double cans. Right, it's not been raining here at all. Sounds like rain, unless it's a bit of wind. This is Hop Nation Brewing Company out of Melbourne. So, nice to give a bit of our Australian cousins, a nod. I would have thought Goose Island would have brought out a hell of a load of cans. But I also would have thought, yeah, maybe. I also would have thought that if you're selling an Easter themed beer like this that's got Cadbury's name on it, that you would be plugging it massively. All big supermarkets. Oh, certainly getting the strength for this. It's going down well. Third beer on the row. Really feeling it now. It's hitting home. I was going to do 4 beer reviews, but I think I'll leave it at 3. And one does apologise for the air. It looks fucking terrible. Pardon my French as well for anybody with kids in the background. You don't want to hear me swearing. Cooper's Pale Ale. So Cooper's the kit is actually... Oh, back on. Right, it's strange, isn't it, that they only brewed so much. I can't understand the business, from a business point of view, why they did only a small brew, unless they are going to release a lot more. It's expensive though. I mean, 2 cans for a tenner plus a £5 delivery, 15 quid for 2 cans of 5%. Ooh. Oh, wow. With the Cooper's kit, I just wondered if Cooper's actually made with the same people behind the own brew stuff as well. Unless it's just two different names, obviously. Oh dear. So, oh shit. Oh dear. It's a bit cold in the beer room tonight, gotta be honest. I would have thought they'd be the same because obviously you've got Cooper's Australian ales and stuff like that. Although their ginger beer kit is absolutely crap. The yeast is the worst yeast I've ever come across in any beer kit. Bless you. Gotta say, this is it in the spot. 3 different beers. Buxton Kveik Oat Pale Ale. Ooh, that does sound nice. And after that Buxton beer, this one's walloping me. Don't drink another one because the wife will notice. And I mean, last night I was awake till 12:30 and she fell asleep at 11. But and I was on the computer as well. But better than me falling asleep at 9 o'clock and getting a bollocking. I've done 2 different Cooper's ginger beers, and both times the yeast was rubbish. Imperial Red Ale. Oh, bless you. And good evening as well. Didn't see you sneak in there. If there's anything YouTube should have, wouldn't you like it if YouTube had a thing that not only tells you who's commenting, but who's entered the room? That'd be interesting. Just to see who's actually coming on your beer reviews or your live reviews. So yeah, the beers for the weekend are them three. Guinness. Sorry, to that down. Guinness West Indies Porter, just there. King Goblin. And then Broadside. 3 amazing beers. And even if you're just a craft beer fan, you can't. Oh, yeah, they're good beers. Oh, definitely. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All 3 of them are top class beers in their own rights. The Guinness, for a Guinness, it's an amazing different version of Guinness. Yeah. And the Adnam's Broadside, oh dear. For an older beer, for the oldest of the 3 beers. Can you? Oh. I can see who's commenting, but I can't see who's watching. This is one, yeah, it is, yeah. I got 3 from the same company, which if I've got a slight, if you go in B&M, you get the good evening. In B&M, they do the Nigerian version of Foreign Extra Stout from Guinness. That's nice. There is a Ghanaian version, but getting that out, you'll be lucky. Ooh. So this really hitting the spot. This is good evening. I'll tell you what, really hitting the spot, and I'm totally feeling fucking bladdered now. I'm not sure, you know, with the West Indies Guinness. This is West Indies Porter, so I'm not 100% sure on that side. Yeah, the Nigerian version of Guinness is the one to pick up, definitely. Although if you get both and see how they taste, there is a difference. Put them, that's it. Live back on. Why it keeps flicking? Oh right, I never knew that. That's interesting. I don't know if I can do it on my phone though. You know, with the right, I've caught up a bit. Yep. Oh, more people on the Shiraz. Oh, bless you, Shiraz and steak. Have you? Which one was the best, Mr. Bullman? I presume the Nigerian. Oh. So this has given me a thumping 5.5%, but gave me a right thumping. Yeah, I thought it would. The Nigerian one. Then my only bugbear with YouTube is these comments do seem to piss off too quickly. Jamaican Porter. Do you know, I'm not sure. You know, straight away. As far as I know, the West Indies Porter is the only version of the Porter. No, but I'm trying to be. No, I like a beer. Not alcoholic, but I like a beer. Yeah. Brew Firm Imperial Stout. Very nice. All I can see is top chat, live chat, and none. Yeah. I mean, let's be fair. An alcoholic is somebody who will get up in the morning and will start drinking straight away. That sort of person will be drinking all day long. I go to work all day, so I'll get up in the morning, cup of coffee, go to work all day, and then I'll get home and maybe have one or two. I mean, tonight I've had 4 beers, but then 4 beers basically are 3 actual pints. 3 pints into a lot. An alcoholic is someone who really, you know, if you're an alcoholic, you're getting up in the morning, you're hitting it strong all day long. Yeah. And I mean, I probably drink, yeah, the medical advice is only to drink so many units a week, but we are in the middle of a global pandemic. Mental health is through the roof. So drinking a bit more is not an issue, you know, and people are too quickly to label people as alcoholics. I mean, I drink more than I should do. I know that, but I don't consider myself an alcoholic by no means. You know, if you look at a lot of beer reviewers drink a lot of beers. Oh, there we go. I apologise for that. Oh. Wondering about saving the best till last. I mean, we all look at ourselves, and you know, if you're being honest, you all look at yourselves, and you go up in the morning, you think, when you've drank too much the night before, you think, maybe I should have just knocked it off a bit and not drank that extra one. But then again, we all have coping mechanisms. We all are going through life, you know. And yeah, it's I mean, to anybody who's getting up in the morning, the first thing they're doing is hitting the beer or lager or spirits, then yeah, please get yourself to a doctor, talk about it, go and seek advice. You know, if you're having too many in the evening, you know, most people are pretty sensible. They'll know themselves that they've had too much, and they will calm it down themselves. And let's be fair, sometimes if you haven't had anything to eat, which I haven't, you can have 2 beers and you can be thumped on the second beer. You can get an absolute walloping. And sometimes it's even on a low alcohol beer, it can give you a thumping to high heaven. I had it the other day. Hadn't drank all day from the night before, so nearly 20 hours of no drinking. First beer, because I've had nothing to eat and I was working all day, first beer walloped me. And it was something like a 6%, and it wiped me out. So, you know, the alcoholic word, you know, if you're on it too brazenly, then yeah. But there's alcoholic, and then there's people who need a beer to survive, who need a beer just to make life better. And everyone's different. Some people's thresholds are so different, you know. It's an interesting conversation. Do most beer reviewers drink too much? Probably, you know. We all do. But in times of the pandemic, and I'm getting, if anybody's commented, I'm not seeing no comments, so I do apologise. But in times of the pandemic, you know, you either take tablets, you either do drugs, you either go walking, do massive exercise if you're allowed to, or you do alcohol. And a lot of people have got on the alcohol, and whatever you can to get through this. You know, it's a once in a generation thing. As long as you, in your head, you know if you're doing wrong. You know, if you're going too much, if you're pissed at your face every night, if you're being abusive to your family, you know, my wife, I've got a great wife. If I'm in the wrong, she'll bloody tell me. And She's quick to spot when I'm in the wrong. But yeah, third beer review in. It's hit me. Fucking hell, I missed the comments. Aha! I do apologise, everyone. Didn't see all these people commenting. I do apologise. You know, I really do. Fucking YouTube and their stupid comments. 4 o'clock with Dean, I think, on Sunday. Beers by Josh. Right. Yeah, I mean, I know, you know, talking about it, I know that I drink too much. I know when I come down to the shed at nights, and you know, if you've ever suffered with anxiety or stress, depression, you're trying to get to sleep at night. You know, there's a limit. You know, you're not going to sleep if you don't do something. I don't take sleeping tablets, so I'll go down the shed at night, and I'll quickly. I think 10 pints is bollocks as well. We look at what students can drink. When they're at university, they're drinking 10 pints a night. Shit, how they do it? I couldn't do it. I think my limit is about 7 pints. That's about it. So, but I know somebody very close to me who was getting up in the morning, doing vodka, doing drugs, stinky drugs, I presume cannabis. And this is someone very close to me. And could you? I couldn't do 10. The university students of today can drink a lot more than we can. I'm going in Monday for the beer bottles, for Tesco's rather. But yeah, you know, it's mediation is always the key. You know, we know ourselves if we've drank too much. If you get up in the morning and you're feeling shit, then you know you might have drank too much. You know, the best people to tell yourselves of yourself, look in the mirror and you say, I've drank too much. And I do that a lot with me. I mean, this morning I got up fresh as a daisy, perfectly fine. I'd been off the beer most of the night. I had a late night Swifter, and that was a bit of wine just to help me sleep. But no, certainly not an alcoholic. A heavy drinker, yeah, I'll go along with that all day long. But you do beer reviews, you're going to be an heavy drinker. I mean, it is a thing. It's an interesting conversation to bring up, which is one that I had to address, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you know, and for me, if you're having a drink, you're okay. You're not starting trouble. You're not doing it. You know, you're not hitting your wife, hitting your kids, and all that other stuff. Then you're good. If you're one of these that has a drink and starts being physically and verbally abusive, then the drink's not good for you. Get yourself to the doctors, get off the drink totally, and never ever hit a woman or kids. Yeah, it's as simple as that, really. If I'm being honest, at least. And I've seen that shit. I've seen kids being hit by drunks. I've seen women being hit by drunks. I've lived that life. Horrible life. Would never do it. My wife would give me a good hide anyway, so I wouldn't do it. Anyway, put a lot of interesting comments up at least. And, you know, you don't drink Monday to Thursday. Shit. How many reviews do you pack in on Friday to Sunday? Fucking hell. I mean, you see, sometimes just a quick lager or a quick beer helps you through the day, and I understand all that. On a day when it's sunny, not like at the moment because it's fucking miserable outside, but on a day when it's sunny, it's nice to have a quick beer. Yeah, you know, drink is as medicinal as tablets are, and tablets. I've took depression tablets, and they hurt me more than what beer did, a long way. It is Hop Nation Brewing Company, yeah. Yeah, binge drinking is worse for you than anything. Yeah, we're all in. Mr. Kent. We all are very different, aren't we? We all do what we do. I mean, the biggest judges of ourselves are ourselves. You know, if you're waking up and you've took piss with beer, the next day you think, right, I need to sort that out. You know, that's the best way. You don't need to be told by anybody, that's for sure. Although my wife told me. Yeah, I drink on any day ending in day. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I find that I find that a balanced approach to it. So any day ending in day is a good beer day. You know, it's a great way to balance your beers out. Or waiting for somebody to say something. Vodka on your cornflakes. Oh dear, fucking hell, that's lethal. Well, yeah, I mean, at the moment I don't stockpile reviews, but what I'm doing is lowering. Yeah, bless you. I'm lowering what I'm drinking because I'm only really drinking what I'm reviewing, which is good because it stops me doing sneaky bloody drinks most of the time, at least. Oh, fucking hell, whiskey on your cornflakes. I could never do it. So, what an amazing stout this was. On a veil for breakfast. Ugh. You know, you know, with any disease in our life, cancers and that, you know, if it's written in the stars, then there's nothing you can do about it unless you're lucky. Yeah, I don't like cornflakes either. So, nice neon black pour, light tan head, chocolate, coffee, mocha on the taste, brilliant tasting throughout. To say it was only 5%, hit me like a flipping brick. Totally enjoyed it though. Nice, roasty, toasty stout. I know it was around earlier as well. You probably thought I wasn't coming on. Out of 5, yeah, I was going to say a good 4.4 to be funny. To be honest, you beat me to the question there. Yeah, good 4.4. I thought that was a really nice tasting beer. A nice taste of Australia. And good day to all my to anybody in Australia watching this in the future. And right, better kill this review off. Go back up the arse and get warm. I'm fucking freezing down here. I've got the radiator, but it's shit radiator. Pardon my French. Thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing and liking. And it's been an interesting review. By no means. Yeah, nearly 6 or 7 minutes going on about alcoholic and alcoholism. But hey ho. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, if you're watching upside down, that's Australian. Kent Beer and Mr. Kent Beers is doing an unboxing video now, a beer haul, shall we say. So he's doing that live, I presume. So if you want to watch something different, go and jump onto his channel. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers. I know my dinner's still warm. Bet it's in the dog.